I made today. But I wrote everything in it before today, but I didn't make it today. So I have, and you can purchase the scene, but it's by donation, pay what you can. So if you don't have a lot of money, that's okay. You should still have it. Or if you do have a lot of money, that's great. And so there's 3 types. They're all the same by donation. But there's snazzy, there's really snazzy, and then there's really, really snazzy. So you can take your... Oh, and thank you for the friends that helped me tie the ribbons on. It took a really long time. Makes a difference. Okay. Okay. So this story is called The Weasel Rousseau. At this year's big homecoming party at my high school, I made a total fool of myself by asking a girl to dance. I did it the traditional way, with polite words and an outstretched arm. Unfortunately, she laughed in my face. Since then, I've learned the correct steps to get someone to dance with you are: step 1, dance next to them for a couple of songs trying to make eye contact. Step 2, carelessly/tenderly brush their arm. Step 3, smile suggestively. Step 4, dance towards them, legs open, crotch forward. You think I'd get majorly bashed for being a big gay? But the girl just told everyone I must be blind. How could I have so stupidly mistook her for a guy? Now in the halls, people always just yell at me, "Get glasses, freak!" After that incident, I told myself I'd never go to another school dance. But my mom thinks it's good for me, so here I am, standing against the wall of the high school gym, watching the fun fly by at the spring fling, not 3 months after I made my vow. I nestle myself at the foot of the big stone bear, courtesy of the class of 2005. No matter how much I'd love to burn this school to the ground and shit on the ruins, I can't help but feel a sense of affinity with this big stone bear. The look on his face makes me think he knows everything's actually way worse than it seems. Like he's storing weapons for the revolution, somewhere inside that giant football helmet he's holding. Really, I shouldn't kid myself. He's the school mascot. He's probably thinking something like, "We better fucking win state championship this year." Or, "With the economy going the way it is, how will we sustain the alumni funds we've previously enjoyed?" Or, "School is great, don't you think?" As long as I'm talking about animals, I may as well mention Mo Rousseau. Rousseau plays the evil weasel in the high school production of Wind in the Willows, the musical. Or as some people like to call it, me, Vermin in Sweaters, for which I'm sound crew chief. Rousseau as Weasel is the best part of the whole crappy play. He wears tight leather and chains, sings jazz songs, drinks heavily, and has unprotected sex. He spends his time mocking timid woodland creatures and plundering the riches of Toad's mansion. In the course of rehearsals, we've gone over the climactic fight scene between Weasel and Toad countless times. Toad reels back and punches Weasel square in his chin, and Weasel falls dramatically to the ground, defeated. Over and over again, from the darkness of backstage, I've watched his body buckle from the blow of Toad's fist. From this, I've memorized every contour of Rousseau's massive body. Time stops while his torso teeters back and forth on tiny legs, his thick neck cocked, his red stained lips twisted in perfect camp. He crashes to the ground, throwing up a cloud of dust, his belly sighing upwards to the rafters. The director cuts the action and acts frustrated. "How many times do I have to tell you? Watch out for your mic." And then that's when I run out to reposition Rousseau's wires. I hope he never gets it right. I sit beneath the stone bear for a long time, thinking of ways to avoid actually dancing. Long chains of dry sex snake through the gym and gradually break apart when the DJ transitions from 50 Cent to Coldplay, perhaps on purpose. I get in line for the punch. Soon someone taps me on the shoulder. I turn around and I'm staring straight into Rousseau's chest. "You're the sound girl, right?" I nod. This dance sucks balls, eh?" Seconds later, Coldplay is still blaring, but on the stereo in Rousseau's car. He's gripping me by the small of my back, holding me close. We're barely moving, but there's a lot going on. I can't decide whether to focus on what his body feels like against mine or what my body feels like against his. He smells like what I wish I'd smelled like. Undying cynicism with a tinge of Axe body spray. He's whispering, "I've always thought you were so sexy," in this sort of sexy kind of way. You're not like other girls. I don't think he gets it. What am I supposed to say? "No, sorry, you've got the wrong idea. Also, that axe, is that axe you're wearing?" He's touching my tits. He's touching my tits. He's touching my tits. His body is falling on me over and over again. I think about the bear. I channel the bear.
6 minutes and 12 seconds, Zoe Page!